We open with "Can't Get the Ring, Chrissy. We're over you, Olivia." Chrissy said her solo career hasn't exactly taken off. It's tanked, and it's never going anywhere. Oh, eternally engaged Emily is here too. She's like, "Oh, there's women, there's this, there's that, but he'll never leave me. I'm his family." Girl, he'll never marry you either. The only reason Kim Bella got a ring was conjugal visits. So Chrissy's been with Jim for 6 years at this point. Here we are, a decade later. A decade. And you still have no ring. None. So Jim Jones is hosting women's boxing matches in strip clubs to make ends meet since the music industry had fallen on tough times. No, people just weren't buying their music anymore because they've aged out. So Chrissy show up and she's like, "You talking to him? You talking to me?" She trying to put her little purse down. Honey, you gotta be careful with those Chinatown fakes. And really, you're gonna fight over a toad like Jim Jones? Chrissy, you really think Jim Jones at this point had evolved past strip clubs? He gonna be in there 85, throwing his Social Security. Okay, now we have Samaya Reese before the tea. Oh, this attic hovel Samaya's staying in. Production just did that. Ain't nobody sleeping in there. So Jim Jones is going to meet with Samaya about her rap career. Jim Jones said, "Well, you've got to use your femininity to get the DJs to play your song." But it was cute, but it wasn't, it was girl, I guess. So Chrissy and Olivia are talking about Emily's failed relationships. Meanwhile, they should be tending to their own. Olivia just got a man 12 years later. Oh, we have Mashonda, fresh off her divorce from Swiss Beats, and I couldn't imagine how bitter I would be if a lesbian stole my man. So now Emily's upset that she can't walk the red carpet. She's tired of the cop-outs. Well, you copped out with him instead of finding a real man. Emily says, "I don't want to take a break." Girl, you know if you take a break, he gonna really get to fucking the mother heifers. It'll be round his penis, do-si-do, swinging partners to and fro. So now we got Chrissy looking up Samaya Reese because she heard that Jim was working with her, and she ain't never heard of her. So the girls go to an NBA event at Club Amnesia. And of course they run into Samaya, and Chrissy doesn't approve of her outfit. So Samaya hears them talking about her and the pisser and walks up to Chrissy and she's like, "Oh, you're the girlfriend. Are you mad that I'm working with your man? I'd never be mad at something like you. I'm mad at those shoes. I'm mad that you got your top teeth done and not the bottom." I'd be upset with that too. All right, that was the first cute little episode. So we open with everyone outside of the club making fun of Samaya's looks in real life. And Chrissy said, "I'm not a troublemaker, but when you ask why I'm mad, you're going to get what you came for." Chrissy said she trying to eat, but not off my plate. But didn't your home just get foreclosed upon while Samaya's tea business is booming? And you're still out here without a discernible job skill. Lady millionaire, my fat flatulent fanny. So Emily, instead of worrying about her man that isn't even claiming her, is dipping her nose into Olivia's business saying she ain't dated Darrell for at least a year. So messy Emily goes straight to the source, Darrell. And he said, "Oh yeah, me and Olivia cool, but we broke up last season, during the season." So Emily's like, "You ain't got a lie to kick it. You ain't got a front to get with it. But I'm going to have to speak on it because this is a little nutty boo. Maybe you think it's a good look, but a lie is never the look." So we got this producer that Samaya working with, and he's like, you know you ain't going to live off no music right now. Music ain't selling. This is 2011. We still had AOL Music. First listen. So the best way for Samaya to make money is to take some hot photos and sell them to a hip-hop magazine. Remember magazines? And now we have Mama Jones before Pumkosh. And her and Chrissy don't get along, but they're planning Jimmy's party. Chrissy ain't even got $500 to put on Jim's party. You don't get an allowance and you're not working right now. You haven't worked in the past decade. So now we got Samaya at this photo shoot. Now they said it was going to be sexy pictures, so I don't know why you think you can be fashionably sexy. You know what you're getting into. So now we're at the studio with Chrissy and Jim, and in walks Samaya. Girl, wasn't nobody trying to take advantage of you. They was trying to get your happy heffing ass paid. Samaya is a boring version of Cardi B. So Samaya is in the studio with Jim and Chrissy playing her new track, Would You Still Love Me? Not after hearing that sorry little song. I'm watching these old episodes on BET Plus, since they won't say when Love and Hip Hop is coming back. Chrissy said, I'm not a producer, I'm not a songwriter, but I have ears. Ears with no value because you can't hear the fact that you don't have a job or a ring. You just out here flying by the seat of his drawers. His exposed drawers. Why your man always got your ass out? You can hear his booty clap. You got ears, why ain't you hearing his ass clap when his pants is hanging down? Why don't you hear that? Now hear this, your man's cheeks clappeth. Chrissy, you're just jealous that Jim could get with a woman that could actually provide. So Mama Jones wants Chrissy to help set up the party and put on her lace skirt. But Chrissy ain't here for it. She ain't stepping up to the plate. You see, you gotta get down when you get down with Mama Jones' son. You gotta step up to the plate, you see. Oh, Nancy had on a kill. A kill. I can't wait to get to the Pumkosh episode. Oh, goodness. Chrissy smiling in this 27-piece wig. Fresh off the pack. So the song Mama Jones had her friend do was actually good, but we never saw Chrissy's gift. Then again, what can Chrissy give Jim with his own money? Well, she always has the gift of nothing. Her mole seems hardworking. I'm surprised her mole didn't put a gift down on the table. But I think the mole doesn't support the relationship. Never has. Chrissy gonna say, look, if we don't go on and get married, you're gonna lose me forever. 10 years later, you're still with him and still unmarried. You talk tough, but your walk is rough. I think I want to do a trailer review. Okay, let's check out Proximia. It's about a mama struggling to be an astronaut. I mean, noble, but, oh Lord, I'm not interested. My mama had to go to work too, and I was honestly happy for her to be out the damn house. You was the same way. It's like, I can't wait for the ass to get out. Put your feet up, watch TV. Okay, what is this? Tom Hanks and News of the World. I was too young to really get big, so like, it was on, but I never watched it. I barely remember that movie, Philadelphia. I've actually never seen anything he was in, so let's look at this trailer. Maybe I'll peep at this. I know he was in a lot, but it was like those 80s white movies I never cared about. Like, if I was gonna care about an 80s white movie, you're gonna have Shelley Long, Goldie Hawn, or Bette Midler. Or Whoopi Goldberg. Like that's where I was. That was my steez. Okay, so he's an old, like Western newsman going around looking for stories. It looks like it smells like outside. And he's returning a girl stolen by Native Americans, quote unquote, who killed her family, even though they were invading their land. But he's taking some young white girl back to her family somewhere else. I mean, I guess they gotta have something to watch too, so, they can watch that. I ain't looking at it. Next trailer, because that movie ain't shit. Oh, something else from the Ryan Murphy factory, and he getting a little too Tyler Perry for me. He got a better budget and better hair, but I need better plot, sir. So the prom looks like it's about some girl and girl couple going to the prom, and Patty Lupone comes to town to help them. And why do they keep putting that fat British guy, or let me not call him fat. He is. Why do they keep putting that fat British guy in these musicals after Cats? They should have left his ass out of them. James Corden. Girl, they're trying to make him happen like Kristen Chenoweth, and I'm not here for it. Everywhere I look, there his ass go. Girl, didn't you get enough out of this in Glee? Why is Kerry Washington here? Playing the Tina Fey role in this Mean Girls Meets musical. And why is Meryl Streep playing Patti LuPone? Oh, Lord. They using that little pose glitter lettering. Ooh, right, you ain't shit. Oh, God, I'm a minute in. I saw this already, and I don't need to see it again. Am I going to watch the movie? Probably. Are y'all going to watch the review? No.